is Carrie Eldridge. I am the RTI coach for Houston Middle School this year. All students are going to be placed into one of three tiers depending on benchmarks. And based on what those benchmarks tell us, they may need more drill downs to find out specifically if there's any skills that we can reinforce with them. This slide tells you just a little bit more about how that placement works. All right, the first group and the biggest group is the Tier 1. These students scored above the 25th percentile in math and language arts. There are a lot of classes that are Tier 1. These Tier 1 classes are going to be based on math and language arts, while teachers are weaving through other subjects to enrich the language arts and math. Our second group is the Tier 2 intervention. These are students that scored between the 11th percentile and the 25th percentile in math and or comprehension. They're going to receive daily intervention during the RTI block. We will also monitor them and their progress at least every other week. Tier 3 intervention are students that scored below the 10th percentile in math and or comprehension. They're going to receive daily intervention also during RTI, and we're going to make sure to monitor their progress every week. We're going to also monitor their grades to make sure that everything is going okay in their regular classes. This year, gifted instruction has been moved to the RTI block. Your kids have already been receiving gifted instruction within this RTI block if they were in those services before. There are 3 gifted teachers per each grade level, with the exception of 8th grade. There are 4, and eventually those students are going to rotate with the other teachers in that grade level also. Miss Bump is the contact that you would want to reach out to if you have any questions about how that gifted service would work. Miss Bump is the caseworker for your gifted IEPs, and you've spoke with her often. So we see a lot of questions coming about hybrid and virtual. How does RTI work this year, being that our circumstances are a little different? I've already made courses in Schoology for all of the RTI classes. If your student is in Tier 1, they're in a virtual group, and if they're only virtual, then there is an assignment in there every day. Those students are going to complete those assignments daily. Now, the students that are hybrid, they are going to complete those courses or those assignments on the days that they're home. Otherwise, they're going to interact with their teachers as normal during class time while they're at school. Tier 2 and Tier 3 students that are hybrid or virtual, it's going to look a little different, but it's going to look also very similar. So again, there's already Schoology groups. Teachers are going to start reaching out to your students and to your parents to tell you more about the specialized intervention as we've started learning more about what specific needs we need to give during that intervention time. Your instruction is going to either be live instruction with a teacher over Zoom or in class, or we're going to use one of the following intervention programs: Lexia, Mathia, or No Red Ink. A lot of you have already received emails to set those up, or if you want, you can go into ClassLink and check it out and see if you can kind of navigate around. All right, so these are the RTI expectations that we've always had for our teachers and for our students. These are the same, but I hope that you guys have a fantastic year. Please let me know if you have any questions. Reach out to me through email. I tend to respond pretty quickly, and I look really, really forward to spending the year with you guys. Thanks. Have a great day.